Welcome back, nerds. Fino here with a guide for the Christmas 2023 challenge quests. We've got 2 of them this time around, and the easier of these has Solomon completion as its entry requirement. You face off against 3 waves of challenges presented by Beni-Enma. The first has you cooking a wyvern, which you do by hitting it. Your goal is to hit around 15 stacks to remove its special protection and gain a permanent buster buff. But if you attack it too much and reach 25 stacks, you'll be penalized with a multi-turn skill seal. Kiyohime and Tomoe will apply their own stacks to the wyvern, so don't go above 20 if you can help it. Tomoe is going to cause you problems if you keep her alive too long, so either keep something to eat her noble phantasm or take her out by turn 3. You'll then have a few more for Kiyohime. Wave 2 has you taking one of those shark pirates from Summer Adventure and turning them into sashimi. It has a degenerating defense buff that you can expedite by hitting it. If you manage to take it out within 3 turns, you get a permanent quick and arts buff. 2 more turns and you just get the quick buff. Do it under 9 and you get jack shit. Take any longer than that and you lose your NPs for 3 turns. The final wave pits you against a 2-bar Beni-Enma. She has triple card type resistances and 2 stacks of a 25% damage reduction. If you got the buffs from the first 2 waves, she loses a stack from each. Beni's break just gives her rainbow buffs, nothing terribly impactful. You'll want to run a strong archer to take out Beni by the time you get to the final wave. Without her protection effects, she shouldn't be much of a problem. Alternatively, you could Unga Bunga your way through wave 1 and settle for only getting the sashimi clear. Beni will have one of her protections, but if you're going in with big guns, it's possible to power through. The other challenge quest requires Lost Belt 6 completion and features a bizarre trio of Scotty, Habitrot, and an Oni. Everyone except Hamayan has a break bar. The Oni is the main threat, and it has a pretty serious damage reduction effect going on. Treat it like it has double its stated health. The main way to fight it is to hit Scotty and Habitrot first. Servants who do this get a Naughty Child trait that increases their damage dealt against the Oni, and you get multiple stacks for more damage. But there's a catch. The Oni also deals increased damage to damn bratty children, and has a chance to drain their meter by 50%, taking the charge for himself. And his noble phantasm is bad news. It's an AoE that purges all of your defensive buffs. Blocking it alone is doable, but if it lines up with a Habitrot NP, you're in deep shit. Because of the enemy arrangement, the Oni's noble phantasm always comes first. As for Habitrot, she continuously charges her team at the cost of reducing their NP damage. The catch is that her own NP ignores defense, and it'll badly maim your frontline unless you mitigate it. You could stack NP damage reductions, but there's an easier solution. We kill Hamayan. She has no break bar and is way more disruptive on the field than Scotty, so she should be at the top of your to-do list. It's possible to AoE them all down, but you've got a few things to worry about. Firstly, Scotty and Habitrot take full damage from anyone without the trait, which means your turn 1 noble phantasm is going to do way more damage to them than the Oni. Secondly, if you pop Scotty's bar, she immediately fills her team's meter while also giving you 50%. Thirdly, Habitrot has damage resistance against anyone with the trait. So importantly for Habitrot, a double tap might be hard once you do your initial noble phantasm. Item the 4th, the Naughty Child trait is a debuff, so not only is it possible to cleanse it off, but it can also whiff, which creates all kinds of headaches. Among other things, this means you should be careful with your Castoria noble phantasms. It's also worth noting that evil aligned servants have an extra layer of risk in this fight. At the start of her turn, Habitrot will spot them out and apply a stack. Not only that, the Oni has increased damage against them separate from its stack-related effects, so servants like Doman and especially Alter Ego Kiara can potentially dish out a lot of pain. But they can also get insta-killed from full health with a crit, so bring lots of hard mitigation to keep them healthy. Kiara has the added advantage of letting you completely ignore Gate of Sky, since Heaven's Soul has baked in Invuln Pierce. Her stackless damage is quite bad against the Oni though, so try and sink any Kiara Brave Chains into Habitrot or Scotty to keep a large number on her. If you can, try not to hit Scotty with your supports since she grants each stackless member random buffs every turn. This can include Charger Stars, so getting those freebies is worth way more than their paltry chip damage. If all this seems annoying and complicated, you can try for a Van Gogh solo instead. If you do though, you'll want to reach the point where the stack mechanic stops mattering altogether, so finish off Habitrot and then completely eliminate Scotty before you even touch the Oni. Once her stacks fall off, you can then stun lock the boss with her noble phantasm and parry its own NP with her protection effects. It won't be fast, but it'll get the job done. Happy farming, gents. Like if you found this video helpful, subscribe for more, and come watch me at twitch.tv/Finotaisen, where I stream Wednesday through Sunday at 3 PM Pacific time. This week I have Dota 2, .hack GU, Blue Archive, Team Fortress 2, and FGO/Nikkei on the menu, so stop on by for a good time. See you there.